I wrote every single caption of that page, and I grew that page to, I think it was 30 or 40,000 followers within 6 months. And all of a sudden one day I get a message from a brand and they're like, oh, how much do you charge for a promotion? And this is around 2014. This is around like the movement era, you know, where brands are starting to realize, oh, there's these pages and these influencers, and we can pay them and we can make a great return. And that was what I got sucked into a world of Telegram groups where people are buying and selling promotions and buying and selling accounts. And that was basically the first thing I did. I started selling promotions, Instagram promotions for that page. And then I was starting to get offers to buy that page. So I took the money I made from promotions, and what I would do is I would buy an Instagram page, let's say for like a Porsche fan page. And I would take that Porsche fan page, because that's a very niche thing. You can't really get many sponsors for that. And I would take a Porsche fan page with 150,000 followers, which back then was worth a lot more than what it is today. And I would just rebrand it to a general luxury page. And, you know, I'd lose a decent amount of engagement and followers, but at least the page was open to a lot more sponsorships and potential sponsors. And that's what I did. I just flipped Instagram accounts, and then eventually I ended up selling that first account.
I remember in my early 20s, I paid for a couple of shout outs on these bodybuilding Instagram pages, because that was the thing back then. I remember Instagram bodybuilding was like one of the biggest ones, and this is when reach was like strong. Like you were getting a lot of engagements on the reaches, and you could pay. It varied in the early days, wasn't that much, but then they started charging more and more. So all these fitness people, because there was a lot fewer people on the fitness space and Instagram, they would pay Instagram bodybuilding to feature them, and then you would get a couple thousand followers, like organic followers from them. And that was like that was a business back in the day. Now it's obviously completely changed, but
yeah. And that's kind of what happened very quickly. Within 6 to 9 months of me getting into that, it was just everyone kept undercutting each other, and prices just of what people were charging, of what the accounts were worth, went down so much that I saw the direction it was headed in, and I just knew that it wasn't like a real business. It wasn't something tangible.
Did you notice at an early age that you had a particular strength that where you're like, okay, I'm good at this?
Not really. I wish I could say I was one of those kids